Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome back to Aster Update today. So I actually noticed something that I wanted to bring to your notice very quickly. Previously when I did an update, we saw this trend line going on like this, and we broke out of the trend line, and eventually this was actually pretty good, and that's the last update that I talked about. And unfortunately, when the breakout happened, there was no any retest. So yeah, it wasn't a perfect retest because I was really waiting for a retest down. You can see that it came close to touch the line, but I was actually looking for to buy at 1.53, and it actually came to just 1.6. So for me, that was still you can see how much of a difference this is. This was like 4.52%, okay? And if I was to buy at 1.6 and put a stop loss down, that could have been 10%. So for me, I couldn't get into the trade because of that huge difference. At least if you could have just dropped a little bit more down to maybe 1.53, okay, maybe 5.98 with a little bit of amount in there, that could have actually been amazing. And the reason of putting a stop loss below there is because of to the fact that we had these three white soldiers. So a good idea to put the stop under the three white soldiers. Anyways, we broke out of it and we started pumping again, and we pumped up to, I was actually thinking we're gonna do like $2.6, and then we touched 2.4, and then it started to go down, even though I thought for a second this is gonna be like a flag, and finally maybe they're gonna break this flag here and continue on all the way up to maybe a $3, and then it actually went down. Okay, bit of manipulation happened right there. But then now there is one thing that is appearing again, and that is if we take this trend line, put it like that, and we also take that trend line and drop it all the way down like that. So it almost feels as if this is a little bit of a falling wedge being created right now. So maybe we could see another touch up to 1.93 and then fall down eventually at 1.6, 1.6, and then try to break out of it. So if it actually comes to 1.6, maybe you could have another opportunity. This could be another, first of all, a 15% drop, and then after that, hopefully we could be looking at a breakup of 48%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually extend the lines and see how much we have, how much time we have. So if I extend the lower support, the higher resistance, 2nd of October. Today's 29, so we have like 4, maximum 5 days to check when the next move can happen. And if it actually comes down to 1.6 by 30 of September, maybe tomorrow, and by 1st of October you get into the trade, man, imagine this. That's like a 50% opportunity. Yeah. Of course, it also depends if you guys, if the coin is going to break up and then go to the upside. That also is another factor. A lot of factors, but maybe I'll try to roll out another update and tell you what is going on with this. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love. Peace.